Go. Go. Go.
It's going. This is the theme song. This is what you get. This is the theme song of When Wife Gives You Lemons. This is what you get. Don't throw a fit. I know it sounds like shit.
Welcome to When Wife Gives You Lemons.
I think we should introduce. So this is my co-host and
Why? What's different?
beardless fucking husband.
What are you talking about?
John.
Is something wrong with my beard?
John's a piece of
Is
person.
it gone? What's the matter with my beard?
There is no beard. It's not a beard. You don't have a beard. John shaved his foot. John calls me and goes, "Don't freak out." Like, what the fuck does that mean?
It grows back.
It's not.
It already started.
Yeah.
Well, it's your kid's fault.
Well, here's the thing. John looks just like his dad right now. To the point, like, where you're like, we have to have sex doggy style. Because at first I was thinking, I was like, oh my God, what if I can't come because you look like your dad? But then I realized that's not the worst one. What if I come really fast?
Then it'd be trouble.
Then I can never look at your dad again.
It's true.
I can't come.
I left my dick sweeper.
Yes. Yeah. He looked like a retired firefighter.
Well,
I'm so mad at you. I love you.
Listen, it'll grow back.
Yeah, grow back. Do you have any nopes?
Yeah.
Do it. Let's go.
Yeah.
Come on.
So
Come on, beardless.
We got this thing in the mail the other day, and it was handwritten.
Oh.
You know, to Jonathan and Joy Barnett.
Oh.
I was like, huh, what is this? In a regular, like, red envelope, and I open it up, and it's some fucking realtor dude, right? But, so the envelope, when I'm reading it, I thought, like, it was a kid that wrote it. So I'm like, did this fucking butt nugget fucking take his kid and make his kid write this out? Like, here, write this address out. It'll get people to open it.
That's fucked up.
Right?
But probably.
Yeah, right? And I'm like, you son of a bitch, you caught me, but I'm never going to use you. And he was what is he? He is a real estate negotiator.
Ew.
But look at this. Look. So you can just look at it, but look, it looks like a 12-year-old wrote that shit.
Actually, it looks kind of like my handwriting.
No, you have way better handwriting than that. So I thought that was funny that I was like, dude, did this guy fucking... And I actually wrote, like, button. Does this butt nugget...
Butt nugget, that's a good one.
It is. I liked it a lot. And then I had another one.
Because I have a couple.
Yeah, I had another one too. Did I write it down?
I forgot about
I wrote. Oh my God! So when I went to pick up Caleb,
I forgot about that one. Uh-huh.
So, do you want to go before? So I was so I had to pick up Caleb, and his train got a little delayed, so I was kind of rolling around Oxnard, where I used to work in the area. So I'm rolling by the old ship and all that, and outside the base, I don't miss you, bitch. I don't miss you. I don't miss you, trauma. Like I was like, go away, trauma. Don't miss you. Right. So anyway, then I'm driving back, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to get McDonald's. I'm going to time this out right for Caleb. I got to get McDonald's for him.
I can't take you seriously with your no beard.
Yeah, I know. So I go into the drive-thru, and I look over, and there's a dude laying in a parking spot. There's cardboard down and shit, and I go, is that guy dead or is he parked? And that was my thought process. And then I saw him move, and I go, fuck, he's just parked there.
Parked.
Like he was in between the lines. It wasn't like he was like parked. And I laughed. I was by myself, and I go, that shit's funny. I made that funny. And yeah, and I had something else, but I can't remember now.
Okay, first of all, I have to tell you what happened on Monday. Comedy Store. Oh
yeah, you went to
Josh Adam Myers is back. He was on tour with Jelly Roll, so we haven't done a jam in 4 months. But I'll get back to that. But on Monday night, we were doing the shimmy ya, and Pete Holmes was there. And Pete Holmes was like, I don't have anything to give away. Well, it just so happened that Cheeto Santino had Joe Gatto with him from Impractical Jokers.
Okay.
And Pete Holmes gave Joe drove away. So, but Joe had to sit whoever did the next set, I think it was Trevor Wallace, but he had to sit next to the person, but Joe wasn't allowed to talk. So he just, it was so
he gave away
funny.
Joe to sit in the audience. That is actually really funny.
And
Holy shit. I bet that crushed.
And he's all, and then we were making up shit. So he was like, the lawyer said that we're not allowed, he's not allowed to talk. He can't say anything. And then Joe was pretending his earpiece. So he'd be all, he was, it was fucking epically funny.
That's so funny.
But then Santino was talking about how there's not a lot of redhead representation for males, good looking.
Right.
And then Pete goes, well, I don't consider you a redhead. And then out of nowhere he goes, isn't that nice of me? And it fucking made me laugh so hard.
I bet you snorted almost.
And then Pete's like, I would have got away with saying that if you wouldn't have fucking made a big deal of it. It's really nice of me. It was fucking hilarious. Okay, I will go back to the Comedy Store, but fucking Derek, this man and I.
Is this Hong Kong?
This is Hong Kong special. This is
Hong Kong
grapefruit.
special.
This is grapefruit blowjob, Derek. This man, and so I was telling him that how I'm trying with Aubrey, how Aubrey's our oldest son's new girlfriend, and I'm trying, and I was and I was talking to, and I invited her to come and do a sugar scrub, and then Derek, pretending to be her, was like, "Oh, I'll do it." But in my head, Derek just said he would have it. And I was like, oh my God, really? And he's all, what the fuck, Joy? And he's like, we were doing a story.
We were doing a skit.
And he goes, I've never seen somebody take a left-hand turn as fast as you did.
You got that excited about a sugar scrub?
He's all, no, I'm not going to do it. I was pretending to be hurt, but it was so funny because he's like, man, you are lonely. Because I was like, really? You will? And he's like, no.
You're lonely.
But we laughed.
Because you work all the time.
We laughed so fucking hard. I was like, and he's like, man, you were just driving straight and just, and it was, and then I was walking and I'm walking, doing my walk like I walk every morning. And this fucking blue parakeet lands in front of me. And I was like, hi, baby. So I almost caught it, and then it flew away, and then a fucking yellow parakeet flew in front of me.
They were probably
so
buddies.
These parakeets are getting loose and fucking.
It's like parakeet country out here.
Yes.
I know of at least 4 of them.
Oh.
I know where there's at least 4.
So also, when John shaved his beard, we were all in the living room, and we were all kind of going back and forth, and I was like, you look like a retired firefighter. And then Brody goes, you look like a guy who would tell you that you look like a guy who would email you to tell you that your tail light's out.
And you had that happen to you, huh?
I did. It was funny.
That's fantastic.
And then I was working all day yesterday, so I went through Jack in the Box to get a coffee and a sandwich. And there's this, and I was parked, I was pretty far away. This dude kept leaning all the way, his arm was in my car, he was leaning out the drive-through window. And I was all, what the fuck is happening? He was coming,
he's in your ears.
He was in the car.
He's hey, did you want some ketchup with that?
But he kept doing
it. You're dude.
And then I was like, what the fuck? And then I start giggling because it's so hilarious. And then I look, and his fucking ring fingernail is crusty as fuck, and it has a fungus. And I was all,
he's all, I made your burrito.
It wasn't a burrito, it was a burger.
I made your burrito burger.
Your burger, yo.
Your burgerito.
And then, so Sunday was the first goddamn comedy jam in 4 months. So it was just fucking hectic as fuck. But George Perez was there. And George Perez, him and I met.
If you don't know, he's a comedian.
He's a comedian. He looks like a gangster, but he's a big-ass teddy bear. And he was really nice to me, from the beginning. He's always been nice. He's always... Like, I don't think I've ever heard anything bad. He's a genuinely nice guy.
No, everybody likes George.
So he comes in and he spots me, and I could tell he was like, oh, safe. So we're talking, and then he was like, hey, I'm going to go get something to drink. And I was like, oh, can you get me a ginger beer? And then not kidding, like within a minute, he was back. And I'm all, what the fuck? And he's all, fast service, huh? And he's all, it's because I'm famous. And then he's all, nah, it's because I accidentally ordered the beer and forgot about it.
He left it up there for a while.
So they just poured my
bad.
ginger beer. And then at the very end, Josh has us all come up out on stage and sing Bohemian Rhapsody. I normally don't, but Morty, the guy who used to produce the 500 with Josh, was like, Joy, get out there. So I'm like, fuck it. So I got out there, and George Perez once again sees me, and he's all, I don't know the words to this song. And he's like, you're white. You know the words to this song. And
You're like, I do.
I'm all, yeah, it gets downloaded in your brain when you're born, when you're white. So he's like, I'm just sticking with you. So he was just like standing next to me. And then I'm singing and I'm actually starting to have fun. And then Maz Tabrani comes up and he brings this microphone with this microphone stand. And me and Maz are just singing into it. And then about midway through, I'm all, I don't think this microphone's on. And then he starts tapping it and he's all, it's not. So then all three of us are in this like little
Laughing.
funny, like we were cracking
You're on
up.
the little corner laughing.
And then friggin' Josh Wolf came out and fucking...
God, that guy's so funny.
He's so funny. He's so ripped.
He's so funny.
Oh, my God. But he had on this, like, fake fur jacket. Oh, my... That night was insane.
Was that the jam night?
That was the jam. And then the shimmy was with Pete Holmes and Andrew Santino. And it was crazy, too. Some guy rigged a Teddy Ruxpin. So... Like if he did this, like he had a thing that went like this, and hit the Ruxpin mouse would move, and then he had a microphone and the Teddy, so he'd be all "fuck you," and then I'm not gonna say who, but somebody was like, "Make it say the N-word," and we're all no, no.
So it was in the back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. It was all "fuck you," and then one of the servers came in and he's all, "Look at those tits!" Like he was a dirty bear. I won't say it, but it was fucking funny. And then
You'll have to tell me later.
The best part though was, so Quincy, I haven't seen Quincy in a while, and I told you this already, but he rounded the corner when I was rounding the corner, and he's like, Joy, and I was like, Quincy, and I gave him a hug, and then he starts walking away, and he turns around, and he's all, you and John still happily married? And I go, yeah, and he goes, I'll be the first one to know when you're not, and I was all, yes.
You're all, I'm leaving him tonight.
Beardless John. I don't even know who John is anymore.
I'm divorced. He's gone.
He's blonde.
He's dead.
He's blonde.
He's dead.
He's bland, John. He's blonde.
No, I'm gray. Look, there's some gray coming in. It's there. There's some peach fuzz.
I can't believe. I also get this idea the same day. So John and I are like two separate universes
We've always been
at
opposites.
this month. I get this idea where I want to get all the couples, all the families to take silly pictures, and I want to print them.
Well, I got my silly picture right here. Ta-da!
I'm going to stand in front of you so my hair's like, it looks... Yeah. So I told somebody that until your beard grows back, you need to be like Wilson from Tool Time.
Where you just show this much. You should have done the podcast where you just have me, hey neighbor.
I can't breathe.
Oh, ooh.
Sorry.
That's a good one.
Sorry.
Sorry.
It's a Canadian. Sorry, it means more.
What else we got?
I think that's about it.
Well, it is Thanksgiving week, so we
Yes.
knew it was going to be a short one for us. Since everybody's moving and bobbing and weaving.
Bob and weave, and be very safe.
Yeah. So while it's short, like my beard, and not my wiener.
Yes, but you guys, it's going to start getting crazy. Because we're going to be going to the Comedy Store Christmas party. We're going to be going to Med Spa's Christmas party. So there will be lots of stories to be telling.
Yeah, we'll have a lot
soon.
to talk about soon.
But seriously, the next goddamn comedy jam is like the 17th, 18th, whatever that Sunday is. I highly suggest you go because it's so much fun.
Yep. And don't forget, we're going to be live in June, bitches.
We're going to be live in June. Bow, bow, bow. Oh, that was a really bad one.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, goodbye.
Good day. Thanks for listening.
Lick John's clit, because now John has a clit now because he has no beard.
I still got a mustache. Look at that thing.
Hey, your tail light's out.
It's gonna be. Oh, did you see what I did there?
No.
Doggy style, bitch.